So I thought I would start with the Pico Way. This is the Pico Way laser. Right now I am updating the zoom handpiece. What does that mean? What is a Pico Way? So there's 3 or 4 different things that set a Pico Way laser apart. Number 1 is it uses sound waves, not heat. This is huge in the world of technology and lasers and laser therapy and how it can help patients. So what does that mean? It uses sound. So it uses sound waves that shatter the pigment or the color. So it's really safe on all skin types. So we use our Pico Way here at Dr. Shafer's office on tattoos, all skin types, and all colors. Number 2, why is a Pico Way different? So we talked about it uses sound. So we're not bulk heating, right? So we can use it on any skin type or color, any patient's skin type. So all the way up to the darkest skin colors, and that's groundbreaking in itself. But then when I start to talk about tattoos, now we get into all the range of colors that I can treat. So before, mainly the blacks and the blues and the browns were what we treated safely and effectively. This looks really different too. This is great. So this is an updated zoom handpiece. This is what I do my tattoos, pigment, melasma, brown spots, freckles on. So back to the tattoo removal. So now we're able to do all different tattoo colors. So we've got 3 wavelengths. What's a wavelength? So remember how I was talking about depths of the skin? So if you think about an ocean, the ocean, right? There's fish, aquatic life that live at different depths of the ocean. So you're going to see seals playing at the top of the ocean. You're going to see maybe sharks live at all the different depths, and then maybe there's crabs and lobster at the very deepest layers of the ocean, right? So you've got different layers. From when you're looking down into the water, maybe you don't see all the different creatures that live in the different depths of the ocean. Very similar to skin, right? When I look at my skin, I see some brown spots, still some sun damage maybe on my hands or my arms, my décolletage, right? But there could be other brown spots deeper, or maybe some of the ones I see on the surface are just on the surface and I just treat it with the Pico Way and it goes away. So I hope that analogy helps you understand why there's 3 wavelengths on the Pico Way. This is a Cineron Candela product, and they are the what do I want to say? They're the groundbreaking company that has made Pico Way technology most famous. So Cineron's got this Pico Way, and it has 3 wavelengths for tattoos in all different colors that I can treat. So pinks, reds, yellows. Are they still challenging? Yes. Do they need a lot of treatments? We don't normally know, but with the Pico Way, I need less treatments in general. There's less downtime in general. Why? Because that sound is less damaging than the bulk heating. And the 3 wavelengths treat the different colors. And then I also have the ability to treat brown spots. So I get a little distance gauge, and that's this one. Put it here at the end, right? Take the protective cover off. Obviously, I'm going to have safety glasses on and all that. But so see that? That's the distance gauge. And then there's 8 different spot sizes. So there's a lot of different spot sizes on the Pico Way by Cineron. So there's a larger amount of variations and ways that I can do pulsations and spot sizes and blend them together to come up with the perfect sweet spot to treat melasma, which is very challenging, but doable, and brown spots, freckles. Like, see that little one? That one drives me crazy. So I will be treating that in a bit. And then melasma. Excuse me, and then sun damage, basic sun damage. Now here's the third way in which the Pico Way by Cinnamon is so special and close to my heart. Is that we have the Resolve. So that's the distance gauge for the Resolve. The Resolve is 3 different toolbox, different handpiece all together. And we've got 1064 and we've got 532. Why is that relevant or interesting? So the 1064 treats all skin colors. I can treat the darkest skin type. And the 532 does mainly pigment and brown spots. So with the Pico Resolve, it's actually 3D fractional laser facial. And it is one of my favorite all-time laser facials. Minimum downtime, seriously, less than 24 hours. And what I love about the Pico Way Resolve, I've got the most amazing before and after pictures. It helps with pores, tone, tightening, texture, and mainly color. But when you fix that color, now you've got all that beautiful natural pigment that shows through. So the new collagen is beautiful. And the Pico Way Resolve is super awesome because it also has, it's fractional. So we're only damaging a fraction of the skin at any moment. And when you do that, your other skin cells come to its rescue to help it heal quicker. So that's why you hear the term Fraxel thrown around so often. It's kind of like you hear Cadillac. Well, what is that? How is that different from a Lincoln? They're essentially luxury cars, but they're different brands that are making it. But who came up with the luxury car idea first? Who's going to make it something special, and who's going to make it sing? So that's where the Pico Way Resolve 3D laser facial is super special. And it's 3D because it lays down equal spots. They call them leobs. I know that means nothing to you. It took me months to figure out what's a leob. Laser-induced optical breakdown. So this Cinnamon Pico Way Resolve puts down 101 leobs equal across the spectrum. So instead of them being like that and they're all different depths, they're equal straight across, like a beautiful grid. So that's why you get consistent outcomes all the time. I hope this helped. I kind of picked the more complicated laser first, and maybe because I'm just nuts about it, and maybe because there's only 8 practices in New York that even have a Pico Way. So it's almost so advanced that sometimes it's hard to get patients to understand, like, you're looking at a Maserati, and I know that you might think it sounds like a Toyota, but it's not, okay? So I hope that this helped. Please feel free to put any questions in the comments section. I love geek questions, easy questions, whatever. Let me know what else you want to hear about, but I'll be back with more different lasers. Right now we're sitting on top of my V-beam. Her name is Vivian.